your boy. Welcome back. I'm going to do a video this week because this week wasn't actually crazy eventful, but it was, yeah, I just don't have a lot of time today. So I'm going to talk real fast, real pretty at you. I'm going to paint you some word pictures and we're going to move on. My camera's having a hard time. It's the hair. Just can't handle it. But this week we had P-Day like every week. I should hope we had it on Monday, which actually marked 300 days for me on a mission, which was cool. I don't really have much written down for that day, but it's just another P-Day. We mainly spent a lot of time on the computers, like emailing our family and friends, also like other things. We made a lot of calls that night because we had to set up lessons for the rest of the week. And that was Monday. Tuesday was kind of, I could just go through my whole week, but I'll just like cover the highlights of the week. On Tuesday we were able to, what did we do? Nothing. It was just a regular day. We did a lot of contacting on the streets. We just talked to a lot of people. We made a lot of calls. We're actually trying to digitize all of our area books now because we just barely got phones. Well, like 2 months ago, but like we just barely got the area book app and like the European OK that we can like download stuff, so that should be nice, just heading that over. So we did a lot of that on Tuesday. They said like it'll take a while to digitize everything because we just have a lot of people to put in there. It takes like, I literally did one record in an hour, and that was a bigger record, so it usually takes about half an hour to just put a single person's record in. So with 2 phones working on it, you can get about 4 records in an hour. Yeah, so not super efficient, but what can you do? On Wednesday Tuesday, forgive me. Oh man, I totally messed up. Tuesday was when we went to Shaba. We woke up at the freaking crack of dawn, hopped on a train hopped on a bus that went to Hódmezővásárhely, which is a nearby, well not too nearby, but a nearby falu, like a village nearby. Hopped on the local train there to go all the way to Szeged. It wasn't even a train, it was a semi. I'm not even sure what that means. I've just been told they're called that, but it stops at every single stop. It isn't like a train where it selects like a couple stops. It's like where it stops everywhere. And we took that all the way to Szeged. So, and we finally got to Szeged like around 8, like before personal study. And so it's like, whoa. And so then we just like kicked our day off there. I and other Montoya were also able to just ham the streets and just be able to talk to people there, and that was really fun. Got to be able to revisit, revisit the branch house there and the people there, which was super awesome. I enjoyed that. Just streeting over there again. It was really nice to actually have people talk to you on the street. They don't do that here in Szeged. I don't know why. But Big Shaba is truly a holy, maybe not holy place, but it's a lit place. And we spent just basically the whole day there. I and other Morgan. I totally forgot that we were doing that. We did that. And then we literally Wednesday morning once again at the freaking crack of dawn, we got on another semi and then another bus, and we were home by about 8:45. So that was good. Then we had virtual apartment checks at 10, which I thought was interesting. And she's like, "Hold the phone up to your bathtub," and I'm like, "This is awkward." So that was fun. But it was just one of the senior couples orchestrating that. I'm trying to think of anything else. Once again, we're just digitizing our area book. We had a meeting with somebody that the sisters had found during our district funding activity, but he actually didn't cancel, but he rescheduled for another day, which is good. Better to have that than nothing. But that's really all that happened on Tuesday the 14th. On the 15th, we just had weekly planning. Usually those days are always pretty filled because weekly planning takes anywhere from like 2.5 to 3.5 hours. Whoa, camera, calm down. But yeah, and then we usually have to put in Társas and Nyelvi, so like comp study and language study, which is good. It was fun. After that, we taught a returning member named Pal. He was fun. We just talked about the talk, Be Therefore Perfect Eventually. That's an awesome talk. I love that talk. I really wish we had I forget who it's by, but it's a talk called His Grace is Sufficient. I really wish we had that in Hungarian, but we don't. And I was thinking maybe we could take a Nyelvi and just ham that out, but we'll see. Let's see, so that was Pal, and then we taught English class. Thankfully, Pal was able to stick around. We thought he was headed off to a barbecue or a party or something, but he actually stuck around and taught English class with us, which was way awesome because we hadn't planned on that. It was sad because some girls came in because one of our members had planned a barbecue, and he was like, he invited all the English speakers basically in the ward to come, and so English class had no one to help, and so we were like, "Curse you, Gabor!" But Pal stuck around, but we weren't able to have like an intermediate English class, and so that was unfortunate because people came in and they're like, "Hey, do you have like your intermediate class?" We're like, "Sorry, not today, but next week, don't you worry. Next week you'll actually have a new missionary teaching it because I'm not going to be here." News to come later. On Friday, that was all that happened on Tuesday. Basically, had a nice dinner. I think it was chili. I'm not sure, but anyway, we just had district meeting. Like always, it was our last district meeting as 8 of us, and even then, what was crazy is because we were. Hold on, go through my shoe. It was funny because all of us were waiting there. Us and the sister. Actually, not even us and sisters. Me and Elder Amy were just waiting there. And we hear the doorbell ring, because our church has a doorbell. And we go down there, and usually it's Elder Montoya and Elder Roos, but because Elder Montoya got called the secretary, it was Elder Roos and Elder Dubon, which is actually, I was like, what? I like literally like what? No. Like it was funny. He was like, I told you. Elder Roos is pointing that out. But anyway, we had district council, all 8 of us, 4 from the kids committee side, 2 from Big Shalva, 2 from Szeged. Should be awesome. And then we had a meeting with Aaron on Friday and with a dude named Elish. I mean, a lot of you don't know Aaron. He's kind of this older man who really wants to speak English with us and also talk about the God. Since we corrected him last time, we were like, it's just God. He's like, oh. So anyway, because in Hungarian they accuse things. They're like, the God or the my telephone. It's like, it's weird. But anyway, I'm always looking over here because there's all the emailing. I'm just confirming. But anyway, we planned to meet with him that day, but he canceled as well, and we moved that to Saturday. We moved that to Saturday morning. And then we had another returning member who we were going to meet with, but also didn't end up coming. And so we finally ended our day teaching a dude named Ferenc, and we taught him. I can't remember what we taught him. I wish I had it written down. I mean, I usually do, but right there I don't have it. But anyway, we taught him a lit lesson. He's a great dude. He just needs to get a new job and come to church. Like, that's the whole stinking reason we were meeting with him. On Saturday, we had a meeting set up with Adam, the dude I was talking about earlier, and he didn't come. He just dogged again, which was super lame. And then he texted us. He's like, "Wait, I'm gonna be there in an hour and a half." And I was like, "We have other things to do, Adam." And so we had a trip planned to go to Hódmezővásárhely, that city I was talking about earlier, to contact some less active members, and just to peek around there. And so we were like, we gotta go. And so we just left, and Aaron was like, "I was there at 12:20. I was like, "Yeah, but we set up the lesson for 11, Aaron. Pull your crowd together." So we reset up another lesson for Monday morning, which worked out, so that's good. Hold on, am I retelling a week that I haven't lived through? Oh, no, because, never mind. Hold on. So that was that. And then on Saturday it was just constant. We walked a ton on Saturday. We looked up a ton of members in Hódmezővásárhely, and since we don't have bus tickets or anything in Hódmezővásárhely, it was just all walking. By the way, Hódmezővásárhely doesn't really have a lot of buses to ride, which is interesting. So it goes. Then that was basically the whole day, and then we came home to say hi to some some returning missionaries who'd come back. Whoa, camera, let's focus. Oh. Anyway, so that was good. And then that night we met with Elish, a returning member, the one we had planned with on Friday, which is good. On Sunday we said church. We did a whole bunch of calls on a bunch of area book download stuff, and that was good. That was just basically the whole thing. It was my last church in Szeged. I mean, I basically knew I was leaving, but today it was confirmed. Then on Monday morning we were able to meet with Aaron, which was fun because I really wanted Elder Eming to meet Aaron before I left, and so that was really fun. We taught him about, I forget, it was way back there what we were supposed to teach him. Hold on, I want to get this down. On the 3rd, hold on. Aaron. Yeah, we're going to teach him, because he's half Jew, we were going to teach him about the law of Moses. And so hey, the law's been fulfilled. And he actually totally agreed with us. He's just we actually had a bit of a hard time understanding that he also agreed with us. We're like, wait, what? Hold on. So, yeah, it was kind of a mix-up of things. in that lesson, but it was a good one. We were able to also teach them some English concepts because that's what we do. We have 30 minutes of English, 30 minutes of gospel, which is good. Then we met with Piroshka, the most recent baptism here in Szeged. Say goodbye. I shouldn't say that. We just say goodbye. Anyway. It was basically it for a good old Monday. It's our Black Monday, what should have been P-Day. We just taught her about the 2 Great Commandments and missionary work and family history and service, just kind of like that stuff. She's awesome though. We were like, what is service? And she listed it all. Hold on, camera. She listed it all off, like everything. She's like, well, it's like when your neighbor does this and you help them with this and like all these other things. And you're like, gosh dang it, Piroshka, you're amazing. Like she's just golden. I love her. I will definitely visit her when I come back. And then there's today, in which we did. I really wanted to buy. There's these pants they have here. They're kind of like Carhartt pants, or I don't know. It's like worker pants, but they have all the pockets. Like not just like some pockets. It's like if you took cargo pants and doubled them, and then put them with Carhartt pants, and those had a baby with some extra material you had in your attic, and that's what communist pants are. They're like the most efficient pants ever. I love them, but but the store that has those is closed today because it's a holiday. It's St. Istvan Napja, which is St. Istvan's Day, St. Stephen's Day. So that's fun. So I wasn't able to do that, but I was able to have what's called Modarte with a member, which is which translated means bird's milk, but they don't actually milk any birds. It's basically like eggnog. Also, there's another beverage called Floating Islands, which is very much like unto it. But it's basically the same thing. So it's really tasty. It's like the Hungarian version of eggnog. I loved it. I literally had that an hour ago. But what was interesting is we got to his house and we were right about to eat the Moderte and I realized my phone wasn't in my pocket. And I'm like, gosh dang it, not this again. I already lost my wallet on a moving vehicle and I realized I left it on the tram, like one of the rail cars in the city. And we were like, oh no, but remember Roby, a lot of you know him. He's really ujesh, he's really smart, and he was just like, don't worry guys, like I'll call the tram company and we'll get this all sorted out. And so he called them. He's like, hey, I lost my phone. Can I get that back? And they're like, yeah, we found a phone on the Vila Mosh. Is it like an A30? And he's just like, yeah, that's the one. He's like, yours is an A30, right? And I'm like, yeah, it's the one. He's like, yeah, totally, my phone, A30. Roby has a Nokia, like the brick phone. Roby he's not much for the times. But anyway. So I got that all sorted out. I was able to get my phone back, which was really miraculous. That would really shaft our P-Day hard if we had lost that for longer than an hour, which is basically how long it was. So that was good. Another wallet type miracle where it just showed up. It's like, yeah, we have it right here. Somebody nice, one of the workers actually found it. And I was like, heck yeah. So that's basically it for this week. This will be my last entry in Szeged. I'm actually headed off to a city called Szolnok. Békés Csaba and Szolnok are in the same district. If you want to look on a map, you can. I don't know how to describe where it is. But that's kind of a smaller city. I'm going to miss Szeged. It's a nice big city with trams and buses and a lot of good public transportation, as well as the members are just awesome. The branch house is huge. And just I'm going to miss it. But I do also want to move on. But I'm going with a person from my group. His name is Elder de Bon. And we should be hamming it up there. It should be awesome. But I can leave you with my testimony. I know this church is true. And that this is just an amazing work we do. I'm super glad to have served in Szeged, let alone also serving in Hungary. It's just been awesome. And I see these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. And that's me. I'm out.